Welcome student to the Burhani Personal Tuition English Writing Skill. In this video, we will learn about letter writing and its rules. So first we will see some, intro or meaning of letter writing. So as we know, letter writing is the oldest form of communication. In ancient time, there was not a phone or email and information technology. From that time onwards till today also, we are using this mode of communication. It is the most traditional way of communication, that is letter writing. Now, letter writing is the oldest and most sought form of communication. Communication means to convey your idea, what you want to say, in such a way that another person whom you want to say something can understand your writing, or you can say oral. Now, there are different type of letters, okay, depending on for what reason you are writing the letter. It can be personal one, and most two are very famous, formal and informal. Formal means for a official use. If you are writing to a particular office, suppose to a government body, application of the job, or in your school, okay. Then informal means to your relatives. A letter written to your relative, friends is called informal one. Then complaint letters, request letter, invitation, different reason, birthday, marriage, then application for job and for doing different things. And lastly, orders. In government orders and then a promotion order, demotion order, that way. So letter is the oldest form of communication. Now in this video, I will tell you about the formal letter, which are the main part of a formal letter and how you can write a formal letter. What is the way of writing a formal letter, and it's 9 part, one by one. Okay. Now, common features of formal letter are as follows. The first and most important is sender address. Sender means the person who is writing a letter. Okay. So now according to new rules, okay, before address was written on the right hand side, traditional way, but according to new rule, it is written on the left hand side. In a formal letter, all the things are written on the left hand side. Okay. Now how to write an address? The first, left hand side of a paper. Now first, it should be the name of a writer. Suppose I am writing a letter, then I will write Qadiani Burhan. Then address, Dabari apartment, 3rd floor, Nageshwar, Jamnagar. Now you can see after each line I have put a comma. It is subsidiary. If you don't want to put a comma, then okay, no need to put so. Okay, if you put, it is also okay. Now this is the first step in writing a formal letter. Left hand side, put your own address, and that is, we can say, sender's address. If you are writing on behalf of any other person, then put that person address. Okay, and if you are writing for yourself, then sender address will be your own address. So first step in a formal letter is sender's address. Left hand side, this is a way of writing a address. Okay. Now second step after writing sender address, that is date. Okay, after writing a sender address, leave one line and write a date. Now correct format date of writing a date is this way. First write month name, then date, and then year. This is the best way of writing a date. Now after writing a date, again leave one line, and the third step is receiver's address, to whom you are writing a letter. Okay, that is also on left hand side. Suppose one example is there, suppose one letter is there, your area is facing the problem of garbage dump since the 4th time. 4th time means 15 days. Last 15 days there is a problem of garbage dump in your area. Write a letter to the editor of a local newspaper highlighting your problem and ask for his help. So I have written my address, then today's date, and then to the 2, comma, okay. Before writing the receiver, I write 2. Then the person to whom I am writing, to the editor name. Then the Times of India. Then PN mark, address, and Jamnagar. So this is the third step in writing a formal letter. Now fourth one is subject, main important part. The subject contains in a small way, okay, about the topic of a letter, or you can say for what you are writing a letter. Now, as I have told you, after writing a receiver's address, you have to write subject. Now, salutation and subject. You can write subject before the salutation or salutation after the subject. But here we learn first to write salutation. The first step after writing receiver address, you have to write salutation. Means a respectful you have to address the person to whom you are writing. And that is dear sir or dear madam. Dear Mr. or dear Mrs. For example, dear Rita, dear mother, that way. This is salutation. Addressing a person to whom you are writing a letter. Okay. Now the most important fifth part, subject part. It states the motto of writing a letter in a one simple line. It states the purpose of the letter in one sentence. Now keep one thing in mind, always underline the subject. It may be given above or the below the salutation. It is a perfect rule. You have to write salutation before subject or subject after salutation. You can write subject and then salutation or salutation then subject. So here we will write first salutation and then subject. So here we are discussing a letter about, we are writing a letter to editor regarding a garbage problem in our area. So our subject will be like this: nuisance of garbage dumps. Okay. Now after this we'll move on with our next point. Okay, so up till now we learned about 5 points. Sender address, leave one line, then write date, again leave one line, then write receiver address, again leave one line, then write salutation, again leaving one, write subject. Also, okay, up to salutation should be in the left hand side, subject should be in the center of a page and it should be underlined. Now the sixth and most in detail or heart of a letter is body. So body is the dead part of letter in which we are writing our, you can say, for what we are writing a letter. So it is generally usually here into 3 para. Now body of a letter must be divided into paragraph. Now first para states what purpose, for what you are writing a letter. For example, here we were discussing a letter about writing to editor. So first para should be like this. Our topic is nuisance of garbage dumps. So I have to inform you with the, we are writing to editor. I have to inform you with the great regret and inconvenience that as a resident of Ahmedabad, Nageshwar area, we have been surviving the putrefying stench mountain garbage dump on our road since a fortnight. First para is over. We are conveying for what we are writing our letter. That from last 15 days we are facing the problem of garbage dump. Now second para. The second para states the details. Okay. So in the second para, see, it seems that sweepers are on strike. The dumps have become breeding ground of flies and mosquitoes. Stray animals pick at the dumps and strew the garbage everywhere. The local authority have not taken any action. We hear that same is the case in other places in Jamnagar. The second para gives a detail of the problem we are facing. And the last, the third one, concluding para, clinches the subject. All the most important. Here see the third para. We therefore request you to carry an article in newspaper with the requisite pictures depicting the grimness of the problem so that concerned authority may rise to the occasion and help us out of the difficult situation at the earliest. So, okay. So whenever writing a formal letter, divide the body into 3 parts. First one should state your purpose, for what you are writing a letter. Second, give the details of the problem in depth. And last, conclude. And we are hoping, or you can say, request you to take some action. Clinches the subject. Okay, this is the 6th point in writing a formal letter. Now, after writing a body, the complementary clause means thinking clause or ending clause. So what to write? Okay, the complementary clause. So for different letter, different complement you can use. Suppose you are writing formal business letter, and you can at the end write your faithfully. If you are writing informal, means your friend or family, then you can write your lovingly regards. And if you are writing to personal name in the salutation, for example, you see Mr. Rita or Mr. Mohan, then at the end write yours sincerely. When you are writing a personal name in the salutation. Fourth one, to the editor. Whenever you are writing the letter to the editor of a newspaper, write yours truly. And lastly, to the principal or teacher. If you are writing the principal or teacher, then write your obediently. So they are different complementary clause for different person, or you can say different letter. Here we are writing to editor, so at the end we have to write thanking you, yours truly. Okay. So after body, seventh part is complementary clause. Now after writing complementary clause, there comes signature. Signature means the signature of that person who is writing the letter. So how you to write? First write the yours truly. We are writing to the editor. We have to write yours truly. Then our name, we can write anything. Okay, in board when you are writing a paper, you can't write your own name. That's why I have written XYZ. You have to write your name and below it your signature. Now last part is the enclosure. Now enclosure may or may not be there. Okay, it is enclosure is for what? For showing along with the letter which document you are attesting. For example, you are writing a application letter for the job, and you are attaching along with the application, you are attaching your experience letter and educational, you can say degree certificate. So you can write over here this way, short form ENCL dot Xerox of degree certificate and Xerox of experience letter. By this, the reader will come to know about along with the application which document we have attached with the letter. Okay, this is the last part. So we have learned total 9 parts of a letter writing. First one is sender address, then date, then receiver address, salutation, subject, body, complementary clause, signature and enclosure. And also learn about one example. Okay, again I will read aloud one more example related to formal letter. So listen properly. Write a letter to the municipal commissioner complaining about the inadequate water supply in your area. Okay, there is inadequate supply of water in your area, and for that you are writing to a municipal commissioner. So first, write your address. For example, A36, Hasmukhlal Tower, opposite JJ Mehta School, Athwa Line, Surat. Then leave one line, write date. Then again leave one line and to the municipal commissioner, Athwa Line, Surat. Then salutation, dear sir. Subject, inadequate water supply. Then 3 para. First para, intro. Theme, I am a resident of Athwa Lines area and I regret to inform you that since a month there is inadequate water supply in our area. The residents have to face a lot of hardship due to this problem. Okay, I will tell you as it is. The first para should be regarding the purpose of writing a letter. We are clearly stating from a month we are getting a less supply of water. Then second para, details. We get water for half an hour in the morning and evening, so we have to buy water from private water tanker suppliers. Not only is it expensive, but we also don't get the potable water. And second place they are saying, okay, daily we are getting half an hour water, and to avoid that we have to purchase a private water from the water tanker supplier, and because of that we have to spend more money, and in spite of that we are not getting potable, you can say clean water. Now third para, conclusion. As tax-paying citizen, we do have the right to basic necessity like drinking water. We request you to help us solve the problem at the earliest and ensure that we are able to get adequate safe drinking water. Okay, we are making a request. Please do something regarding the same. And it is our right. We are paying the tax. It is our right to get the potable water, or you can say adequate water supply. Lastly, complimentary. Thanking you, comma, yours faithfully. We are writing municipal. That way, you faithfully XYZ. Okay, so for this video this much only. Okay, if you like the video, subscribe my channel Burhani Personal Tuition English Writing Skill for more video like this. If you have any comment, then please do share with me. Okay, yours truly Burhan. We will meet you in the next video. Thank you for watching the video. Have a nice day.